Buhay! Hi! Good morning from Canada. Ngayon po, pag-uusapan natin yung mga sitwasyon ng mga temporary foreign worker dito sa Canada. Isa po kami doon kasi ang entry po namin is student. Nasa student pathway po kami during those times na 2022. Year 2022. So, ano nga ba ang ating takeaway sa mga nagkumakalat ngayon ng mga balita na especially yung latest lang, yung Saskatchewan, hindi na sila mag-ano ng PR, tapos pahigpit na ng pahigpit. Alam natin na wala tayong karapatan kasi temporary foreign workers lang po tayo. Pero only God knows kung ano talaga ang kapalaran ng bawat isa. 'Di ba? Hindi man yun kapalaran biblically, pero yun lang po ang term na ginamit ko. But wala naman tayong magagawa kung yan ang rule ng bagong Prime Minister. Kumbaga, nagwawalis sila, naglilinis sila until 2027. And lately, may mga lumalabas na nga na news na ano na nila, na konti na lang talaga, pakunti ng pakunti yung para sa PR ng mga temporary foreign workers, unless talaga skilled worker ka or nasa health programs ka. Kahit naman nandun, belong naman ako doon personally, and even yung asawa ko, pero syempre nakakabahala din minsan mag-isip. So all we have to do is we'll have to surrender everything to God, since siya naman po ang naglagay. Though kami po ang nagplano na dito kami sa Canada, pero si Lord naman po ang nag-approve, 'di ba? So maybe, not maybe, for sure God has a better plans for all of us na nandito ngayon. So, anong masasabi mo, sir?
Don't talk while driving.
Okay, you can talk. Ano masasabi mo about that? Kasi syempre, kahit 2027 pa yung aming visa, pero darating din yun, 2025 na ngayon. How many months more to go? So what can you say about the issues, the rumors, the news about TFW na nagkahigpitan na ngayon talaga? Pahigpit ng pahigpit, parang araw-araw iba-iba ang news.
We need to explore more pathways and read more kung saan man ang pinaka mabilis, because ang nalalaman lang ng tao is 5 or 6 pathways, but actually in Canada there are thousands of pathways para maging permanent residence ka. So we need the help of an consultant, and keep on praying dahil wala naman tayong magagawa sa plano ng Panginoon, but we just give all our petitions to Him, and if you are serving Him very earnestly, God will make a way, as it seems to be no way.
Do you think na sa sitwasyon natin ngayon, we still have chance, or you're still hoping na we can pass this situation very soon, or not later than 2027? What do you think?
Ang healthcare talaga is the most and the fastest way be a PR, and kasi ngayon sa international student pathway, ang requirements nila is 60. Now umabot na sila ng 85, so they keep on changing. So ang kwan talaga namin is hopefully ma-PR si Kusina Mercado through through home care. And ang akin lang is back up na lang dahil parang grabe ang changes in terms of draw sa international student. So keep our fingers crossed and let's see you later, alligator. But tuloy pa rin ang buhay, smile pa rin, and always trust in the Lord, because He is the one who will orchestrate everything according to His plan and His goodness.
And according to His will.
And according to His will.
Okay, so yun lamang po ang aming konting vlog or konting insights tungkol po dito sa mga naririnig at mga nangyayari ngayon dito sa Canada. Specifically dito po sa Ontario, kasi dito po kami. So talagang hindi man nakakakaba, pero syempre mag-isip ka rin, di ba? Hindi naman tayo makakampante hanggat hindi pa tayo PR. But as what my husband said, we will have to entrust everything to the Lord. Siya pa rin ang mag-orchestrate ng lahat according sa kanyang purpose, according to His will. So hindi po will namin lalo na. So until next time,
buhay
hi! Thank you, and
keep on
watching.
If you don't have subscribe yet.
Yeah, kung hindi pa kayo nakasubscribe, please do subscribe. And don't forget, be happy and stay beautiful and handsome as always. God bless everyone. Bye.